Alright, there we go. What's up, everybody? Whoops. In honor, not that that captures... That capture as well as not as in honor of the new mega reveal that we got today, chat. We got HAWLUCHA. So we're gonna try to shiny hunt for it. I put it in a Lux ball. Here's the thing though, I have no idea what the mega shiny is gonna look like. All we can do is kind of speculate. You like Mega HAWLUCHA? Yeah, most people, from what I've seen today, it seems to be positive. Okay, it's time to put HAWLUCHA in. What's up, everybody? How's it going? I believe we have, yeah, Manectric. Okay. The Gen 3 Pokemon keep betraying me, but what about a Gen 6 Pokemon? Alright. Let me look up how many steps HAWLUCHA is. I'm so glad we have another Gen 6 Mega Evolution, chat. I'm so glad that it's not just Diancie anymore. Thank goodness. Gen 6 needed another one. Wow, it's only 2,500? Huh. I would have thought it would have been more steps. Okay, I'll take it. Maybe we need Bidoof to guide the way.
Welcome back.
Hey Leo, thanks for the 48 months. I appreciate it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 20, 30, 40. 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46. Oh, no, we hit the character limit. Well, thanks for the 48 months, Leo. I appreciate it. Welcome back. Yeah, Gen 6 really needed this one, chat. Gen 6 introduced Mega Evolutions, and yet they only ever had one to speak of for themselves. And HAWLUCHA's a great choice. I think HAWLUCHA's a great choice. It's one of my favorite Kalos Pokemon for sure. So we're gonna see if we can hatch a shiny one tonight. Again, not a needed shiny. I have plenty from Scarlet Violet. But this one, you know, since we're doing Masuda, it will probably have better stats than any of the ones I caught in Scarlet, so maybe we can actually bring it forward and use it in ZA. I think I got my HAWLUCHAs over by, oh, one extra Carvana. That's never gonna be shiny. I think I got it over by the bamboo area in Scarlet. What's up, everybody? How's it going? We just got started. We're hatching some eggs for HAWLUCHA. Because it's HAWLUCHA's big day. Alright, Manectric, you gotta get out of here. You can join Sharpedo in the box of Gen 3 Pokemon that refuse to be shiny for me. Is there a time limit to get the, oh, the Ruinous Quartet? Yes, by the end of September. They did announce tonight the Ting Lu numbers. So Ting Lu should be coming out soon. And then all that remains is just the feesh. Is just Chi-Yu. Let's see, what did Ting Lu hit? I don't remember the number. 2.2 million. Ting Lu hit 2.2 million. I mean, not bad. To get Ting Lu next Thursday and Chi-Yu should start Sunday night. I'm excited for Chi-Yu. We'll definitely do a lot of terror raids for Chi-Yu. But Wo Chien and Qian Pao are available now, chat, if you're interested. And I believe they'll all be available until the end of September. Haven't gotten any of them. You're too lazy to log in and get them. I don't blame you. I haven't gotten mine yet either. I think I'm gonna get all 4 of mine at the same time. What's up, everybody coming in? We just started hatching HAWLUCHAs. You'll personally make sure we hit 1 million Chi-Yu raids. I have no doubt. We'll hit the Chi-Yu numbers, no doubt. I think Ting Lu is probably going to be the lowest one if I had to guess. Your Switch 2 is just collecting dust now. Yeah, we're definitely in need of a September Nintendo Direct, aren't we? Chi-Yu is your favorite. Yeah, I think a lot of people really like Chi-Yu. I think Chi-Yu is a lot of people's favorite. You gotta love the little fishy. Yeah, it would be nice in Gen 11. I said Gen 11. I'm skipping over 10. If we could shiny hunt the Ruinous Quartet ourselves. But who knows? Who knows? We have a big list of Pokemon still locked. What's up, Cacturn? I do, Braylon. We're just shiny hunting it for the reveal of the Mega. If I had a Switch 2, I think the only game I would have for it would be Donkey Kong Bonanza. And then eventually ZA, I suppose. I'm excited for the shiny too, because HAWLUCHA has a very unique shiny. Is the Mega gonna be more gold? Are they gonna keep the purple and the red color? What's up, Purple Pigman? Is this song? This song is way too long. Sure. The gold turns to black. I saw somebody on Twitter who had a rendition where it was kind of silver looking. I kind of like that. I think having a silver shiny would be kind of neat. But when in doubt, you know, for Pokemon that would actually make sense, you know, like changing a shiny like Golden Go to a different shade of gold, they never do it, so I don't trust Game Freak to do that. HAWLUCHA, Ludicolo, Skeledirge. Yeah, who else would fit? At first, I almost didn't like that HAWLUCHA just kind of got a, like a mask. But I don't know. I think it's already grown on me. I wish it had a little bit more gold in the design, I guess is what I'm saying. Yeah, I like the glitter too. They made it, in the animated trailer, they made it very sparkly. What's up, everybody coming in? We're just talking about the bird of the hour. You like how they're just revealing megas weekly? I like that as well. This is kind of exactly what I was looking for. And they're all very unique reveals, too. Like, the Victory Bell reveal has a completely different tone, different animation than the HAWLUCHA reveal. Yeah, HAWLUCHA could make some great cards. Especially if they go all out with the gold. Make it really holographic or sparkly. That would be really cool. Didn't they announce like a Mega Charizard Premium Collection or something? I thought I saw Poke Beach talk about that. God help us. Okay, we have the collector chest for fall. Yeah, Mega Charizard EX Ultra Premium Collection and Mega Venusaur EX Premium Collection. Oh my. Yeah, we don't even have an image of it. It's already turbo sold out. They're reprinting Prismatic right now, so if you're a fan of Prismatic Evolutions, although I kind of don't know how that set has any fans, the pull rate is possibly one of the worst pull rates a Pokemon set has ever had. They've been reprinting that. But it always takes the Pokemon Company just like a little too long to really start reprinting stuff. Yeah, Prismatic sucks. I don't like that set. Normally opening Pokemon cards, you know, sometimes you get good cards and sometimes you don't. But Prismatic Evolutions just feels like an outright scam set. It has more Team Rocket it has more Destined Rivals packs than the Team Rocket UPC. The Team Rocket UPC packs are such a flop. What does it have, like 2 Destined Rivals? For Team Rocket's Moltres? That's abysmal. Who decided the pack selection? Did they have a bunch of like Scarlet Violet base set they needed to get rid of? Terrible. Yeah, how strong is Mega HAWLUCHA gonna be? What ability is it gonna have? What stats are they gonna give it? I've seen some people speculating based on the animated trailer we got today, but I don't know if that's... I don't know if you could really guess from the trailer. I feel like that's kind of a leap. Kind of a leap to guess from the trailer. What's up, Mimikyu? Moxie. You got Moxie, kid. What if they gave it Intimidate? Move over, Incineroar. Yeah, Cacturn, I agree. Again, if you go back and play through X and Y, there is a really alarming lack of actual Mega Evolution content in those games. So the fact that Megas seem to be a much more present actual thing in ZA is good. It's good. Yeah, we're probably gonna have to wait until Champions to see what some of their abilities are gonna be. Or would transferring the home tell us? I don't know. I also feel like all three Megas that they've revealed so far are kind of... they feel more simplistic. Like, we haven't gotten, like, a Mega Aggron type Mega Evolution. They've all been kind of fairly simple. You know, Dragonite gets some wings, it gets a little bit longer tail. Victory Bell gets really big. Victory Bell likes to rub his tummy. And HAWLUCHA gets the flashy mask. Oh, you think stamina? What's crazy is that there's so many abilities you could guess for Mega HAWLUCHA. Stamina would make sense. Moxie could make sense. Yeah, they all get pressure. The worst outcome. You get pressure and you get pressure. It would have been fun to see Mega HAWLUCHA in this game in the big stadiums. Like, this gym leader song feels like it would work perfect for HAWLUCHA. Yeah, I'm excited who they could potentially reveal next. There's a lot of good candidates. So far, we got 2 Gen 1s and a Gen 6. Not gonna make it that easy. You would have done HAWLUCHA versus Incineroar. Man, if they had potentially teased... I mean, to those unaware, that if they had replaced Machamp, I mean, a lot of people already thought Machamp was gonna get a Mega because it's a Gen 1 Pokemon. Can you imagine the panic if they had done Incineroar instead? Again, though, I have to feel a little bit bad for Machamp because Machamp is always getting beaten up. Machamp is just like the Pokemon series butt monkey. Machamp deserved a Mega though, chat. Can we actually be a little bit honest? Erase the G-Max from ever existing. Just give Machamp a Mega. Fixed. Yeah, Machamp is just always getting targeted. Leave him alone. Should get a Gen 9 Mega. Man, there's so many good candidates from Gen 9. I'd love to see Scoville in Mega Evolve. I have to imagine they're gonna reveal... Remember those two characters they introduced that had mega rings on them? I can't remember their names right now. The one with Scraggy and... the dancing girl that everybody thinks is related to Tierno. You wanted to Dunsparce Mega? That would have been funny. Yeah, make Scovillain like a true Hydra. It has like 50 pepper heads. Because Hydreigon only has 3 heads. I mean, I guess we also have Hydrapple. Does Hydrapple count as a Hydra? What if Hydra was Apple? Pokemon dares to ask these questions. A pepper bouquet. I like Scovillain. I hope Scovillain gets something at some point, honestly. What's up, Yeti? I really do. So Titan would be a fun one from Gen 9 to get a Mega Evolution too. What's up, Rescue Squad? A Dunsparce. I need to catch Dunsparce in Pokemon Gold. It's a 1%er. We talked to Hiker Anthony and got his phone number yesterday, so we just need to wait for the swarm call. Mega Charjabug? I would pop off. They just make Charjabug the size of an actual bus. Yeah, we need Miss Frizzle. We'd need Miss Frizzle to show up. Can't stand hatching eggs anymore. Yeah, Masuda can definitely get to a point where you need a break. Again, I could have gotten Hawlucha from Scarlet, but I feel like I would have gotten it in the first 10 minutes and then have been like, well, now what do I do? Honestly, I'd like to see the starters from Gen 9 Mega Evolve. I think you could expand on the Magician element with Meowscarada. That might be cool. Maybe give Skeledirge like a whole little band of Firebirds. I don't know, with Quaquaval, I guess you could just make it bigger and flashier. When are the Gen 4 starters ever gonna get anything? I feel like Torterra, Infernape, and Empoleon are always dodging. Like, we just got 2 Gen 4 games not terribly long ago, and they got nothing. Jack squat. Alright, we're almost at 30 Hawluchas already. I would have really thought Hawlucha had a higher step count, but it doesn't. Alright, I'm not gonna complain. Honestly, some Paradox Pokemon getting Megas would be cool. You want to talk about a Paradox? Have Roaring Moon Mega Evolve. Roaring Moon Mega Evolves and just dissipates into nothing because it's a paradox of itself. I have not gotten the green feesh yet, unfortunately. know, Carvana and Electrike are just major betrayers. The gen of the Mega? Yeah, sure. No, you got a storage full notification? I hate that. Yeah, if there's a gen due for some good megas, it's also 5. Maybe now people can leave Mega Audino alone. They got Mega Audino. Yeah, and she rules. Future Turtonator? That actually would have been sick. I'm one of Turtonator's 5 fans, so... I would have liked that. Yeah, chain fishing's fun. I definitely recommend trying out chain fishing if you can. It's a fun way to shiny hunt. Mega Bruxish. That would be funny just to see all the, like... I don't even know what to call them. Annoying people. They gave a Mega to Bruxish? I like when unpopular Pokemon get forms and stuff. It's fun. Isn't this an outcome that's desirable to people? If you don't like a Pokemon, give it a form or something, or a Mega, and then maybe you will like it. I don't know, I'm personally always terrified when they give a Pokemon I really like a form or a Mega. There's one they haven't revealed yet that I know for a fact I'm gonna hate, and it sickens me. Would it be Garchomp or Snom? I mean, I could fly on Garchomp, I suppose. I think Alakazam would be... If I could have a Pokemon in real life, Alakazam would be up there. You love weird tropical fish? Yeah, Bruxish absolutely nails what it set out to do. Again, I'll take a Pokemon like Bruxish over more bland and forgettable Pokemon any day. I've been getting these TikToks that are asked, they present you with 4 Pokemon and they ask you a question. They say something like, which one of these Pokemon has the highest attack? And I feel like I'm getting destroyed. Because one of them had Unfezant, and I did not realize Unfezant had that much attack. I didn't know. I didn't know Unfezant had that much attack. Crazy. I was educated on that day. It's like, which Pokemon has the most defense? And it's like Zekrom and Shieldon and 2 others I don't remember. And then, oh, it's Zekrom. I didn't realize Zekrom had that much defense. Would be jailbound if Pokemon were real. Who are we talking about? Oh, Noctowl. Pokemon that, like Noctowl, that are suspiciously huge. How would you navigate a world if every animal was like 5 times its size? Be scary. Just as scary as that every time I have the displeasure of seeing female Wobbuffet spawn across in the grass right here. You have a shiny HAWLUCHA from Scarlet ready? Nice. So what do we think, Chad? Do we all like Mega HAWLUCHA? Is everyone a fan? What's up, Silver? You think it's our... Wow, you're a tough critic, Justin. Yes. Favorite Mega so far? You love it? You like them? Pretty good? You kind of like it? I will say, I think I like the Victory Bell reveal trailer more. Because that had such a weird, like, found footage, spooky element to it, but the HAWLUCHA trailer was still fun. I think for me, my tier list is as follows. Mega Victory Bell is my favorite that they've revealed so far. And then HAWLUCHA, and then Dragonite. See Drampa get a pre-evolution or another evolution? Yeah, that could happen. There's a lot of single Pokemon like Drampa or Turtonator that could happen with. Yeah, I've seen some people say that this was before HAWLUCHA. I don't know if they still feel the same way. But they said that people have been unhappy that there's too many, like, silly megas. And it's like, there were still silly megas back during the OG days. Like, what do you call Mega Slowbro? There were absolutely plenty of megas that were not, like, super Omega cool, you know? Yeah, Mega Kangaskhan just has baby, you know? I agree with you, Cacturn. I agree. That's... Like, I don't think I could have said it any better. It does feel like it was, like, it was on their checklist. They did it because it was on the checklist. You wish they'd bring baby Pokemon back? Yeah, the last baby we got was Toxel. I definitely feel like we could have a few more new babies in Gen 10. Look like they were imagined by a 10-year-old. Yeah, I've never been a big fan of Mega Pidgeot. Yeah, the new Pocket set is out, chat. I haven't pulled anything that exciting yet, unfortunately. But I am saving my hourglasses to see if I can do a 10 pull, so I haven't opened that many packs. Yeah, they have not revealed a Mega yet that's gonna crack, like, my least favorite Megas. They have not revealed one yet that I'm like, wow, I hate this with a passion. I think they will end up revealing one that I hate with a passion. But we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. There's like one or two that I'm really not sure about. But nothing that they've revealed yet that I've truly hated. You don't trust the Megastar? You shouldn't. You shouldn't. You shouldn't. Well, I'd like to think, I don't know, when in the design process, how do they even come to the conclusion on what starters to take for a game like ZA? Yeah, honestly, like, I don't even really consider it a spoiler because it's a guarantee. Like, what are they gonna give him? Hisui forms? No. That's what I was saying. When you really love a Pokemon and they get a form of some sort, it can go south real fast. We won't see any of those until right until the game launches, or unless more stuff leaks. Which there's more fake leaks going around. There's, oh, I guess I shouldn't say the Pokemon. I almost just said it. There's a fake leak going around for Omega today, and it is not real. You really think people would do that? Go on the internet and make a bunch of fake Pokemon stuff to try to trick people? We still don't even know if they're gonna tweak or do anything to old Megas. Like, speaking of something like Pidgeot, make it a little bit stronger. There's some Megas that I'd really like to see them fix a little bit. I mean, with the way PLZA works, maybe all the Megas will be viable to use. Yeah, they can't do that with abilities. Yeah, they should make Mega Sableye more busted, I agree. Everybody always talks about Mega Mawile. We need some more we need some more for Sableye. I mean, I do love Mega Mawile. That is like one of my favorite Mega evolutions. Mega Koraidon, that would be crazy. Mega Reshiram. You know, talk about two legendaries I'd love to see get improved. Zekrom and Reshiram. Like, it's time. It's time. Xerneas and Evital. What are they gonna be doing in ZA? What are Xerneas? It's cool because we're gonna get both. Because ZA is a single title game. We don't have two two versions. So we're gonna get to catch both of them, but what are they gonna be? They just gonna be chilling in the city? Mega Iron Hands. The only thing about that would change is he just gets way larger hands. Yeah, if they ever did give Koraidon or Miraidon a Mega, they can only do it if you feed them delicious sandwich. Yeah, Xerneas and Yveltal will be in the game. I have no doubt about that, but who knows what they're gonna be doing or if their story bits are even that lengthy. Yeah, that's another good question. What are they gonna do with the mythicals? Are they gonna function like how they did Shaman and Darkrai and Manaphy in PLA? Mega Booper. The world's not ready for something that powerful. I'm surprised I'm surprised Mega Mimikyu doesn't exist. Like, you think that would be one of the first Gen 7 Pokemon they would sign it up for. I mean, who knows? Maybe it will. Maybe it will. You need a Hoopa and a Magearna for Regulation J. What do you do with Hoopa? Honestly, what do you do with, like, Volcanion? Volcanion's just chilling in one of the houses, one of the buildings. Hey guys, welcome to my humble abode. Hoopa Unbound is basically the Mega, that's true. Hoopa Unbound is really cool. Every time we talk about Hoopa Unbound, I don't see... No way! HAWLUCHA! Thank you, Hoopa Unbound. Hoopa Unbound had my back for this one. Yes! It was the Gen 3 Pokemon that were betraying me. My beautiful boy. My beautiful boy. We're so back. That's amazing. Oh, my beautiful lady. Aw, one off from being a Shundo. My beautiful lady. What? See that? Look at this shiny, chat. Isn't this such a neat shiny? Yeah, this was under an hour. Wow. HAWLUCHA, friend of the stream. Certifiable friend of the stream. That's amazing. So, I didn't even hit 60 yet. I did not even hit 60 yet. My goodness. Alright, well. I guess we'll take my HAWLUCHA out. Whenever this happens, chat, when I hatch a shiny way earlier than I anticipate, we're gonna do a poll and I'll let you guys vote on who I hatch next. Let's finish up these eggs. We'll take HAWLUCHA to Crown Tundra too. We'll take it out. Take it for a walk. I can't believe it. That was so lucky. Friend of the stream, HAWLUCHA. How many Carvana and Electrike eggs have I hatched? And then HAWLUCHA's like, I am here. My child, I am here. It should be Adamant. I did have an Everstone on the parent. Yes. Adamant. That's so cool! Yeah. Tyler had to work tonight, but if he didn't, I thought it would have been fun if we had raced between Machop and HAWLUCHA. Yeah, it's one away from being a Shundo. Speed isn't perfect. Yep, you just need an Everstone. And here comes Shiny HAWLUCHA with the steel chair! Oh, that's amazing. I can't believe it. Gen 6, honestly, Gen 6 is such a little gen. So few Pokemon in it. That'd be a good gen to start off shiny hunting if you wanted to like get a gen done. Gen 6 would be a good place to start. Only a few mythicals that you can't shiny hunt. Everything else is good. You can get Xerneas, you can get Evital, you can get Zygarde shiny. Yeah, Gen 6, it's funny, I was looking through the Dream World art for the thumbnail on YouTube for tonight's stream, and it takes like 2 seconds to look through Gen 6 because there's so few Pokemon. Did I hatch everything? Alright. Very nice. Let's separate you real quick. I can't believe I got it so quickly! Alright, get back in here. So, the last shiny I got from Masuda was Natu. It's been a while. Jeez, HAWLUCHA's my first shiny from Masuda in a long time. Okay, let's go down to Crown Tundra, and we'll take HAWLUCHA out. Ooh, look, the black wings. Cool. I should find him a champ. This music is perfect, too. I found you, Faker. Faker? I think I have the only Mega Evolution around here. Oh, that's so cool. HAWLUCHA has so much personality. Oh! She's jumping for joy. That's so fun. Oh, thank you, HAWLUCHA. I put it in a Lux Ball, too. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. What a good shiny. Wow, maybe I need to just start hatching birds. Maybe that's the key. This one's for the birds. Alright, well, let's figure out who we can hatch next. Who do I still need? I forgot I got Mawile. I got some good shinies ready to Mega Evolve. Got some good ones in here. Oh, the Snapcube fan dub? Yes. I have seen that many times. All-timer. Oh, I forgot about Chai. Chai the Drampa. Honestly, you should be not in this box. Alright. Who do I still need? Could do Abra. We could do Onyx. Okay, here's Onyx. We could put Onyx up for vote. Already got Shuckle, got Mawile. Did I ever get Lunatone? I've shiny hunted Soul. Again, more Gen 3. Why do they betray me? I love Gen 3. No, I did get Lunatone. Okay, you're fine, Lunatone. You're fine. You saw it on the thumbnail before you joined the stream? That's funny. Spoilers. I wish Vincent was in a different Pokeball. Okay, here's Solrock. Could definitely do Solrock. Ignore that it's shiny. Could do Bouffalant. Here's my Cubfu that I had to have traded to me because I did not have Cubfu for the completion of the Pokedex in Isle of Armor, like I'm sure many people did not have. Could do Corsola. We could do a Alolan Meowth. Yes, exactly what Justin said. Except for Master Ball or Cherish Ball, you can pass down any Pokeball. So see Persian, Alolan Persians in a Moon Ball, Corsola's in a Dive Ball. Boof is just in a Lux Ball and Onyx. We got that Safari Ball. Okay, let me put up the poll. What shiny hunt? Ooh, how do I even phrase this? Do I have Serena? Yes, I think I got a few Serena from Dynamax Adventures. Uh-oh. I can't do a poll if I'm disconnected from Twitch, lol. Can't spell Bouffalant. Well, I think I'm still live on YouTube, but Twitch disconnected me. We have to wait. Okay, Bouffalant. Corsola. Okay, it says reconnection successful. Well, OBS is not rebooting itself, chat, unfortunately. It's got me stuck, so I'm gonna have to hit stop streaming. And there it goes, it froze. Man, OBS is bad software. Alright, YouTube chat, give me a second. I'm gonna have to hit stop and literally shut down OBS. Give me a second. Okay, are we back? Should be back. Okay, I think I'm still connected on YouTube. Why is YouTube better at this than Twitch? We're back? Okay. Yeah, it was OBS. I'm a surprise to everyone, I'm sure. It just randomly crashed on me. I'm good on YouTube too. Okay, thank you, everybody. Making the Twitch poll made OBS just crash. Jeez. Okay, there. The poll is up before OBS crashes on me again. Which way are we going, chat? Are we going the way of the Onyx, the way of the Boof, the way of the Corsola, or Alola Meow? Flying press the stream. I honestly should probably do a clean refresh or clean install of OBS. Every time I open the software, it tells me it didn't shut down correctly, and if I want to run it in safe mode, it's like, that's not right. Oh man, we got a 4-way tie. I don't think YouTube lets me do a poll, so sorry YouTube, this is a Twitch thing. Which one, chat? Which one should we do? Okay, Alolan Meowth and Bouffalant are out front. Bouffalant has Sap Sipper. It's such a random ability. Okay, Onyx shot out in front. I mean, I have very few Gen 1 Pokemon left. Onyx would get me nice and close. Yeah, Alolan Meowth does have a nice shiny. If you don't shut down OBS in the application, it'll ask about safe mode. Really? I just hit the X. I just hit the X and close it. All right, Onyx is still out in front. Nobody's voting for Corsola. Poor Corsola. When can I shiny hunt you? I like Calyrex's really long legs that are not quite even. You just did. You hate how long its legs are? All the more better to ride a horse with. Calyrex is one of the strangest legendaries. It is such a odd one. An oddball. Okay, Onyx has 40% of the votes right now. Everybody says, let's do Onyx. Well, 40% of everybody. Onyx's shiny is green. Oh, you're talking about Calyrex? It's gold. It's not that interesting. I think the coolest Crown Tundra legendary shiny is Spectrier. Get me to shiny hunt Spectrier ASAP, Game Freak, please. Alright, I think Onyx is gonna win unless there's any last second votes, so we'll prep Onyx. Also, because I had to close OBS chat, ads are coming, sorry. Twitch is like, oh, you stopped streaming and are streaming again. Well, time for ads. Oh, the national park. Oh, that's parent HAWLUCHA. I need to put you in a safe place. Yeah, I guess it reminds me, yeah, Onyx 1. Alright. Everybody, oh, hi, Senti. Senti, can you breathe in there? Okay, Senti's okay. He reassured me. Yeah, Shiny Spectrier is one of the nicest legendary shinies. It would be high on my list. Especially since Gen 8 also gave us some really awful legendary shinies. Like, what were they doing with Urshifu? That angers me. Okay, how many? I don't remember. It's been a while since I've done Onyx, so let's see. And go. Man, Onyx is Pokemon 95. It's 3,200. Good night, Zarok. Have a good one. I think Spectrier... Spectrier Shiny is so nice that I have to ask what happened with Glastier. I feel like a lot of ice Pokemon get bad shinies. Why? Ice Pokemon struggle enough. Why? Pick a struggle. You're an ice type. Somebody help them. Regice is shiny. Not great. Glastier, who I just brought up. Some people like Frostlass shiny, but I don't. I don't know if I really like Glalie either. Snorunt has the best shiny in the fam. Who else? I feel, again, I just feel like ice types get a lot of bad shinies for some reason. I feel like a Abomasnow shiny is whatever. It's one of those Pokemon that I see shiny and I'd be like, yep, okay. That's a shiny. Yeah, Alolan Vulpix! That's a good example. Especially since Vulpix and Ninetales, Cantonian ones have, well, at least Ninetales, has a really great shiny. Oh, I hate how uncentered Onyx is. Went 24 hours without reading fanfiction, congratulations. Beartic shiny is pretty meh. I'm thinking, I'm like, what are some ice types with bad shinies? Have a good one, Purple Pikmin. I mean, Alolan Vulpix, the shiny is really hard to see, but I've never really liked shiny Alolan Sandslash or Sandshrew that much either. And Gen 7 has some great shinies. I don't know what happened. Yeah, Crabominable. I like Crabominable shiny. Brawler has a good shiny too, but you know. That's the punch crab. Oh, I can think of a bad ice type shiny. Mamoswine. Mamoswine might have one of the worst shinies ever. Yeah, Amora is a good one. Amora and Aurorus I like a lot. Those are definitely in the good ice shiny category. Yeah, Slappers does have a good one. Back then, in the first few gens, if you were a blue Pokemon, you would get a purple shiny. And you know what? It works. For the most part, it works. Spheel's line has good shinies. Can't forget our boy Spheal. And it stays consistent, which is really nice. I dropped my controller. At least Walrein didn't take like a sharp turn into some other color. Alright, I got my controller. We're good. Dugong is still the worst. Yeah, Dugong might be one of Gen 1's worst shinies. Which is a shame. Justice for Dugong. Galarian Mime doesn't have a very good shiny. Even though I like OG Mr. Mime shiny. Jinx has a bad shiny. Can't believe I didn't think about Jinx. We're talking about bad ice type shinies and I haven't brought up Jinx yet. Yeah, I like Iron Bundle shiny. It's actually one of my more favorite Paradox shinies. Double Dugong encounter. The double gong. Use Dragonite, kept the pink. We'll see if they change that for the Mega. I've seen some people say they like shiny Articuno, but I've never been a big fan. Articuno's shiny is a lot like Glastier's or Regice's. Blink and you miss it. Who else? We talked about Jinx having a bad ice type shiny. That would also have to include Smoochum, unfortunately. Yeah, the Galarian birds absolutely have good shinies. Gee, Game Freak, I sure would love to shiny hunt the Galarian birds in a mainline game. You know, if you ever feel like getting around to it and not shiny locking them. Oh. Glaceon. I feel like they did Glaceon and Leafeon both kind of dirty. Gen 4 has some stinkers for shinies. Some real stinkers. Who's another ice type with a bad shiny? Does Cryogonal count? I feel like Cryogonal kind of counts. Like, he gets red eyes. Why do they give ice types red eyes? Cryogonal's the second coming of Glalie. I'm a defender of shiny Espeon, personally. I like the little alien green. It's like an alien Aisha from Neopets. A little narp narp. Yeah, you can't think of bad Gen 4 shinies without thinking about Garchomp, unfortunately. I mean, Cherim, awful shiny. Cherubi. I've never liked Combee or Vespiquen's red. Bidoof and Babarrel are both bad. Palkia. Never been a fan of Palkia's shiny. Yeah, Leafeon, Glaceon. Wormadam doesn't have a very... You know, I need Burmy and Wormadam. I don't know when or where we're gonna be doing that, but it's gotta happen. I believe I got Mothim from PLA. Motham's the only one that has a good shiny in that. I feel like the whole middle decks of Sinnoh is just... Let's give them all bad shinies. Roserade has a good shiny. I'm trying to think of ones that I actually do enjoy. Roserade. Bidoo. Onyx, can you be green, my friend? We already have Steelix, who has the far superior shiny. Steelix's shiny is gold, which I think is pretty fitting. Bronzor is your least favorite shiny? That's a really funny choice. Bronzor catching strays. Yeah, Vanillex's line, it's okay. The shinies are okay. I think they could have been more creative with it. Man, I don't even know if I have like a definitive least favorite shiny. There's so many that deeply upset me. There's so many. There's just so many. I mean, I was just talking about one that would probably top my list, or Shifu. That one is just so criminally bad. And I don't understand why. Like, what was the choice for, like, the slightly peach muzzle that it gets? Go ruin Bronzor for you. It's funny you say that, because when I was a kid playing through Diamond and Pearl, there was one, I want to say it was Diamond, because I didn't, or did I? It wasn't my run with Turtwig. I had no fire types, And so every time I ran into Bronzor, I had no answer for it, and so it pissed me off. Every time somebody had a Bronzor or a Bronzong, I was like, you gotta be kidding me. I had no answers for it. Yeah, it could have been pink for strawberry ice cream. It could have been brown for chocolate. They could have done so many funny things with it. Or like a light green for like mint chocolate chip. Did Togekiss have a better shiny in Gen 4? Let's see. Togekiss. Yeah, Togepi's line is pretty terrible. Shiny-wise. Yeah, it definitely is more noticeable in Gen 4 and 5. It has like, it's almost like the sun is setting. You gotta scroll down to see the shiny sprites. The cone being brown could have been fun. You could have had like a chocolate cone for Vanillux. If not the ice cream part, then maybe make the cone. Blue Pikachu, Pika-Blue. Again, we don't have many brown shinies. That's a color that doesn't get utilized very often. Which is funny because in the real world, a lot of animals are brown. There's a lot of animals that are just brown. So many small mammals, bears, things like that. Which is why I'm always going to defend Chien Pao's shiny. Pika-Blue will exists on in my heart. The mythical Pika-Blue. Yeah, we don't see orange often either. Orange... Who would be the best orange shiny? I can't even think about that right now. Orange shiny. Let's look, let's look. Raichu. Oh, Raikou. I think you could count Raikou as orange. Gyarados is not orange. I feel like a lot of these are more red. Like, it's counting Breloom, who I'd consider red. Oh, what about Mudsdale? Mudsdale is pretty orange. Ho-Oh. Flareon. Never mind. Disregard Flareon. Oh yeah, Shelder, you're right. I actually like Shelder shiny. Yeah, Mischievous. Mischievous is kind of in the same camp as Mamoswine, where its shiny looks a little bit sickly. It just doesn't look quite right. Mischievous, again, it's a Pokemon that I feel like a lot of colors could have worked really well for, but oh well. And then Fluttermane is just green. Sure, I guess. You like shiny Lugia? I like shiny Lugia too. I think Ho-Oh and Lugia are both good shinies. And I like that they're different. Like Solgaleo and Lunala, you know, they both went for the red thing. Although I think it works better on Lunala than Solgaleo. But I kind of like that Ho-Oh and Lugia's shinies are just very different. Lugia's almost feels like it's more related to Celebes, which I like. Yeah, a lot of white Pokemon are sadly things like Golden Go. They often get shinies that are like slightly like eggshell color or slightly yellow tinted. Or if you're Golden Go, you just get lines. Golden Go is shiny would definitely go high on my list of why. Why have we done this? Who is responsible? And why? Then I can ask the person who made Scoville and Shiny the same question. Yeah, again, we talked about this earlier, chat, but Ting Lu's goals... Something go up on Walmart tonight? They listed Mega Evolution blisters on Walmart? It's the Psyduck one. Oh, it says randomly selected. Yes, my favorite Pokemon that should be included in a Mega Evolution set, Psyduck. Okay. Okay. Oh, this was an hour ago. There's no way these are available in stock. I did not see that ping. Oh well. And now I don't remember what I was actually looking for. Oh yeah, Blissey has one of my least favorite shinies. Yes, Scovillain actually got a little bit of interesting anime lore that I wish was in the games. That is true. This is Pokemon Shield. Hear Palkia's cry in this song. There's Dialga. What is this, the trailer music for Battle Revolution? You're hyped for Mega HAWLUCHA? I really want to see the shiny. Especially that, considering I have hatched a shiny tonight. Crystal Onyx. You know the ultimate cruelty? The ultimate twist of fate? The closest we ever could have got to Crystal Onyx is Terastallizing. And Onyx and Steelix are not in Gen 9. Isn't that sad? That is the closest we could have gotten to Crystal Onyx. Maybe like normal Terra, water Terra, no Terra. Because Onyx is not in Gen 9. They said no Onyx. A Chow stream? Man, I haven't booted up SA2 in forever. Yeah, the anime has had a lot of shinies. Crobat gets no respect. I'm telling you. Noivern has like taken over as the bat Pokemon representation. It's like, where did Crobat go? Why have they done this? You managed to breed a Chow with all S except for HP. I guess my claim to Chow fame was getting all the Chaos Chow. I never bred one that was perfect. Yeah, there's a daycare in the wild area. There's 2 daycares in this game. The other one is in the wild area. I just use this one because the straight line is easier to just hatch eggs. But yeah, Crobat is criminally underrated. I've liked using Crobat in Gold, which I actually have been playing a little bit of Gold off stream. I've done some more Dex completion. I'm not going to do anything like... I'm not going to complete any achievements not on stream. But the Pokedex is such a grinding task that I've caught a lot of Also, I don't stream during the day, so I gotta catch day Pokemon during the day. I caught Sunkern today. I caught Doduo, Dodrio, Corsola... who else spawns during the day? Farfetch'd? I caught Farfetch'd. I got Tauros. I caught Snubble. So, catching some of those Pokemon that I normally wouldn't see. They still haven't answered my ticket on retro achievements, so not like I'm in any hurry to really, get it all done anyway, but... Go casually caught a Suicune in Journeys. I'm learning that that guy apparently caught like 5 billion Pokemon. As somebody that did not watch Journeys, I'm learning he just had like tons of Pokemon. Feels like he should be the main protagonist. Retro achievements. Retro achievements is how I've been playing Pokemon Gold on the channel lately. It gives achievements to old games or Nintendo games that never had them. But unfortunately, as can happen, I got the I beat the Team Rocket grunt and got the machine part in an order that the achievement did not like. So it didn't give it to me, so I had to submit a ticket. He caught a shiny Voltorb too? The best shiny from the anime is Noctowl. The OG. Yeah, if you've missed any of the Pokemon Gold playthrough, chat, it's up on YouTube in a nice playlist if you ever need something to have on in the background. Most of the VODs should be up on Twitch, too, if you want to watch on Twitch. Yeah, the anime features shiny Pokemon a lot. Most recently, shiny Rayquaza. That was a big deal. What's his face? Roy has a shiny Mega Lucario, who we're gonna learn about when they do the flashback episodes to tie in with ZA. Yeah, Pokemon Gold has been fun. And I'm thinking we're gonna do Emerald after Gold, so... Always down for a comfy Gen 3 playthrough. They, updated it, Justin. I'm pretty sure that it got updated. Let me double check, actually. I think Emerald got updated on Retro Achievements, like, this past week or two. Huh. Oh, the Battle Frontier stuff is still in here. I mean, I don't have to fully 100% complete it, is the thing. There's some much better achievements in here, though. I think a lot of other Pokemon Retro achievements need to be refreshed. Like Pokemon Gold. I don't know, I've kind of been wanting to do something like Pokemon Snap with retro achievements. I think that'd be fun. Pokemon Snap is such a short... I could probably get that done in a week. Can I admit that I don't like Lance having the red Gyarados? Like, that's what we catch. He watches the player character catch that Gyarados. It's not his. I mean, in the anime, it's different, of course. That's where they're getting it from, but... I guess they didn't want Ash or Misty to have a shiny Gyarados. And that's nothing bad against my boy Lance. He's my favorite champion. Yeah, Lance was in Journeys a little bit too early. His ace has a Mega now. Redo Journeys and make Lance win everything. Try again. He can use his actual ace Pokemon now. Good night, Yeti. Have a good one. Mega Evolve your Lance's Dragonite. Yeah, shiny Gyarados, like, stop giving it to people. Everyone has a shiny Gyarados. Something, something. Yeah, they blew a lot of smoke up a Leon's ass, didn't they? Gotta show his epic Charizard. Yeah, the shiny Metagross. That's right. What? Did he really one-shot Elaine's Charizard? That's really funny. That is definitely the writers being like, listen, we're really sorry we had this guy win. So we're gonna kill him for you. We are gonna have him decimated. Live for everyone to see. Honestly, that's kind of criminal. Having Elaine have his precious Charizard get one shot. That seems like bad writing. Cut from Ash's Greninja. It's an integral move. Please understand. It's funny that they had Leon and Diantha fight, because it's like two champions that don't even have a... their aces aren't even from the gens they're in. Yeah, Cynthia's not a real Garchomp enthusiast, because if she was, she would know. Mega Garchomp is not that great. At least her ace has a Mega, though. Again, Lance just a little bit too soon, bud. Come back in like a few years, and then Mega Dragonite will actually exist. It's okay. Yeah, where's the Life Orb? Where's the Choice Band? Come on. Are they gonna give Liko a Mega Evolution Pokemon? Because it kind of feels like Horizons is just like leaving her out in the dust. Everybody else gets to have a Mega Evolution except for her. She just caught a Gimme Ghoul, didn't she? That's cool. I think I saw the... I bet she's gonna get Tinkaton soon. It's a shame that they had to do Horizons before revealing all the Mega Evolutions, because I mean, they did reveal Mega Dragonite. Dragonite and Lucario. Two Pokemon never before seen in the anime. Said no one. Yeah, she's gonna have an Armarouge to balance out the other guy's Ceruledge. I mean, Ash just had a Lucario and a Dragonite. That's crazy. Like, are we just recycling his leftovers? Is somebody gonna get a Mega Gengar next? They should have given the little green lad, they should have given him Mega Victory Bell. Now that would have been funny. Seeing Mega Victory Bell hop around all over the place. When her Hattrem will evolve into a Hatterene. Probably soon. If they're gonna have other party members evolve their Pokemon, then G will probably be soon. Fan service, it most certainly was. The yard statues. Have you used your salt and pepper shakers yet, Justin? Do they function well? They had to know that was coming, though. They had to know there'd be a crowd of people that would just never get over Ash being gone. There's no way they didn't anticipate that. The fanciest of dinner parties, pinky out. Wanted nothing more than for Ash to no longer be a main character. And that's fine, you know? That is absolutely fine. And I feel like, you know, it's fine to be, I guess if you were a huge Ash stan, but at some point, you know, it is what it is. Oh, everybody's sad about Team Rocket. Yeah, Horizons definitely seems like its villain organization is a bit more serious than Team Rocket was. I know. You can't, sometimes you just can't win. Damned if you do and damned if you don't, right? Yeah, something about the Gen 7 anime really put a comb bee in some people's brute bonnet. There was a lot of vitriol over that series. Both. It's the animation people didn't like. I mean, I still see people have comments about it, literally, like, seriously. I don't know what it is about the Alolan series that really, truly upset people. Silly animation in my children's show? What? No way! Yeah, it was the art style. Reminds me a lot of how people reacted to, like, Wind Waker when that was first revealed. I mean, from what I've heard, people like the Gen 7 anime. Everything I've heard about people who have actually sat down and watched it has been good. Yeah, remember, this was the era in which Pokemon was actually a little bit afraid of Yokai Watch, and so a lot of Gen 7 reflects that, including the anime having a much more light-hearted comedic tone. Yeah, there's an episode where Ash dresses up as a Pissimian and, well, I'll let you put that together. I'll let you put 2 and 2 together. Again, the similarities between a lot of stuff in Gen 7 and Yokai Watch is actually kind of hilarious. And it's very funny to think back now, considering how Yokai Watch kind of crashed and burned. But it really was a big phenomenon back then. Especially in Japan. Blackface Pissimian. No. No! That image is so funny. Oh, jeez. Ash, you can't do that. Yeah, I mean, I don't think any, like, nasty intent was really behind that, but it's still, like, yeah, I understand why it was pulled. They didn't want to make Yokai Watch as their main game. Imagine if Game Freak decided to do that. I mean, on one hand, you know, it's understandable. They don't want to make children's games forever, but at the same time, like, this is your cash cow. This is how you fund other projects. I definitely think they were foolish with the way they handled Yokai Watch. Tembo the badass elephant. Who knows? Maybe when the cycle of nostalgia comes around for Yokai Watch, they'll have some new title. Or maybe we'll never see another game again. Who knows? But the fact that they were actually able to spook Game Freak says a lot. Pokemon clone knockoff. I never played Temtem. mean, Pal World was okay. The Z-Rings were a direct response to the Yokai Watch. Yeah, Rotom Dex was, too. Yeah, all of Game Freak's other games have not really prospered. Again, you have to remember Game Freak's team is very small. They do not have like usual AAA studio numbers working there. Pokemon Go came out while Yokai Watch was declining in popularity. Yeah, that's a killing blow right there. Pokemon Go, when it first came out, was like, it reignited Pokemania for a little bit. If Yokai Watch was on the way out, that's definitely a killing blow. Yeah, you could bring up Pal World, but again, if you've ever played Pal World, it plays nothing like Pokemon games. Nothing. It's more like Arc. I'll never understand why so many Pokemon fans got up in arms. Yeah, Pal World has a lot of annoying... As someone who's actually played it, there's a lot of annoying, especially the way they've maintained the game. Like, every update they've had, I just have not really enjoyed. Yeah, like, a lot of the getting loot and endgame difficulty stuff is kind of a nightmare. You were a hater when it first came out? Thinking Pal World was gonna get a sequel? What do you mean? You don't think it will? I think they're gonna support the game. I mean, they've had big crossovers. They had a crossover with Terraria. Yeah, how deep do... Now we have Pal World ripoffs. How deep does it go? Yeah, the multiplayer in Pal World, the difficulty scale is just all over the place. I also don't think, again, this is something that Pokemon just absolutely excels at. Human character design. Like, Pal World doesn't have any really that memorable human characters. You have not Marnie and Grisbolt, but besides her, I really don't think any of the human characters are memorable at all. The Switch 2 is 800 in Canada. Yeah. Yeah, I saw, as someone that was in Canada in what, July? I saw plenty of Switch 2s in store because in CAD they are unbelievably expensive. Yeah, nothing was more bizarre than seeing Pokemon fans actively cheering on the patent lawsuit. Like, not people casually cheering evil megacorporation activities. Yeah, I'm mulling over the Switch 2 right now because I don't want the price to increase. But at the same time, ah, man, I don't know. It's tough. There's not really many games. I don't really love the color. I'd love to wait for the Gen 10 Switch 2, but I just don't think I can hold out that long. Yeah, for me it would be Bonanza, Donkey Kong Bonanza and ZA. That's it. The $80 was BS. That's criminal. How dare you say something against my favorite mega corporation? How dare you criticize them? Supposedly we're getting a Nintendo Direct in September. We still haven't gotten anything for Mario's anniversary. I really want them to reveal some bangers. A 3D Mario and I'd be a happy cloister. I'd be a happy little shelter. Yeah, there's just kind of nothing out for it that's really that interesting besides Bonanza. Oh man, I have a feeling we're gonna have to wait a long time for a new Zelda. Like, Tears of the Kingdom is not that old. We just got Echoes of Wisdom. Oh man, we're gonna have to wait so long. We're gonna have to wait so long, chat. It's gonna be a long wait. But I haven't heard anybody talk about the Kirby and the Forgotten Land DLC yet, but I would check that out. That would be something else I would check out on the Switch too. Yeah, I still have a Switch 1 as well. I mean, streaming-wise, I think having a Switch 2 and a Switch 1 would be kind of fun. I could do double hunts. Yeah, Kirby Air Riders looks... like, I have no doubt it's going to be a good game, but I just don't think I want to buy it. I don't know. Nintendo coming out with 2 big racing games on the first year of the Switch 2 launch is such a curious choice. Does it? I actually don't know. Yeah, I have one internal capture card. I'd have to get another one. $800 for the Switch 2. Oh, that makes my stomach hurt. That is awful. I mean, I think the games are too expensive in USD. I think they're too expensive in USD, and then you go to, like, Canada or Australia, and it's like, that'll be $5 billion, please. You like the Direct, but you're not sure you want to get the game like you did with Bonanza. Yeah, that's kind of how I feel. I also never played the original. If I played the original, I probably would have great interest, but unfortunately for me, I had a GameCube too. It's just not one of those games I played. Okay, large booming explosion in the background, alright. Outside somewhere. ZA is 70. Like, gee, all of a sudden we're just at $70 games. Like, as somebody that doesn't, you know, have an Xbox or PS5, this is new to me. Even Tears of the Kingdom I bought at 60 because GameStop had it listed for 60 before Nintendo jacked the price up on it. Yeah, it does feel like yesterday that we had $60 games. Really does. I mean, Kirby and the Forgotten Land was a great game. I sure hope Kirby doesn't go anywhere. Also, this is a Kirby song that we're listening to right now. The thing about Kirby is, I think they sell too much merchandise for it to ever die. There is a boatload of Kirby merchandise. It's a cute pink guy, so there's a lot of merchandise. I really wish the Switch 2 ZA bundle had something on the dock or something. Something. I am intrigued by places having shells that I could swap out. If I did buy a Switch 2, I could maybe change up the shells or something to make it feel more my own. If you are interested in the Switch 2 chat and ZA, the bundle is a good value. You're getting it for only 50 instead of 70. Their agreement? Oh, I don't care about that. What's Miyamoto gonna do? You gonna come and beat me? You violated the agreement. I mean, my Switch 1 is modded. I have my Switch 1 modded. I put the, I got a shell for the Scarlet Violet Maridon backing. My Switch is kind of a Frankenstein. I have lime green Joy-Cons with LEDs in them on my Scarlet Violet Switch. They're on the sides. There's two little strips of LEDs on the sides. My controller I'm using has a lot of little fancy LEDs in it too. I got them from AliExpress. Yeah, the Joy-Cons are considerably more difficult than the Switch console itself. Have I ever dropped my Switch on my face? That has likely happened. Yeah, changing out the body of the Switch, at least I'll speak for the Switch 1. I assume it's very similar for the Switch 2, but it's pretty easy. Because I have the Mario Odyssey Switch, so there's nothing really special about it other than it had red Joy-Cons. And my Joy-Cons started drifting. So I just got a new pair. Has anybody used the mouse function on the Joy-Cons for the Switch 2? I think PLA might have killed my Joy-Cons too. Having to hold down to run, I think might have killed my Joy-Cons playing PLA. Dropped it down the stairs. I dropped my DS off of a bunk bed once and the hinge broke. It's a little bit floppy. Still works though. Yeah, when do you think, speaking of the OLED, when are we gonna get the Switch 2 OLED? As someone that doesn't have an OLED, that's not really a big issue for me. I don't play handheld mode a ton either. But I know that is something people want. With the DK drums, I wouldn't be surprised if somebody has already done that. The Switch 2 Lite. Man, what is that gonna look like? If it even exists. You'd think Nintendo would want it to exist because they would want an affordable option for the Switch 2. Because $450, like, that's a lot of money. Especially if you have, like, a family with a lot of kids who want to Switch 2, or, you know, even if you're just one person. It can be a lot of money. Yeah, it's hard to even predict if we will get a light. Or, I mean, I feel like we'll see an OLED version, maybe? With Nintendo, you never know. Like Game Freak, sometimes they just do things that nobody can predict. Man, Onyx, you are such a betrayer. Good night, Apple. Have a good one. Thanks for the good luck. We'll probably hatch a few more Onyx, and then this weekend, I don't know what we'll end up doing. Maybe some Pokemon Gold, and I've been meaning to do another Dynamax Adventures, but I have not gathered love or friend balls in case Palkia or Latios show up. It's just such a massive pain. But I know people like watching and participating in Dynamax adventures, so I should bring it back at some point. Man, if I get eventually when I get a Switch 2, I'll have to get that annoying specific memory card that it wants. Ugh. I feel like I don't have that many games that I would fill up my storage right away. I'd really love for those to drop in price. I would really love for those memory cards to drop in price. That would be swell. Onyx, why? Why are you not green? This is where the YouTube playlist just plays the same 5 songs over and over again. Let's hear Ethno Circus instead. I think you need the specific SD card, right? Oh, there's a hundo. Too bad you're not shiny. You could have been the prophesized Onyx Sun. Yeah, the Express. PokemonFans.com. I'm sure they're sending out nothing but legitimately caught Pokemon. I think Walmart has one that's like the cheapest Express SD card that people are recommending. But the Walmart one has sold out a bunch, so it comes in and out of stock. Low battery. Oh no. You know what? I'm not actually sure how much storage I have left on this Switch. How much is on my SD card? I think I think it is kind of close. But I definitely have some games that just aren't installed to save space. Most of these are all digital, since that's just the easiest way to stream them when the games go live at midnight. I do have my fair share of physical games, though. Mostly things that are not Pokemon are physical. Kirby and the Forgotten Land, Tears, Yu-Gi-Oh! Legacy Collection, they're all physical. I have kind of a mix. It's like 50-50 digital, 50-50 physical. My first digital Pokemon game was Let's Go Pikachu, and I wasn't even streaming then. But I got FOMO. The game just came out, and I was like, I want to play it. So I just bought it digitally. Because I wanted to play it. Yeah, usually if I get a physical game, again, especially if it's not Pokemon. Like Kirby and the Forgotten Land came with a nice pre-order bonus. I got a pop socket, which is the things you put on the back of your phone so you can hold your phone easier. I think I got a metal bottle with Pikmin 4. I think the Mario Wonder trading cards were one of the coolest pre-order bonuses for any Switch game. Those were really fun. And I didn't even really pull anything good. If I had pulled like Elephant Mario, I would have been like, this is the greatest pre-order bonus of all time. A gnat flying around me. Go away. Almost September. Why are you even around? Man, it's almost September, and then there's just 1 month and a week or two to go before, a few weeks before ZA. It's been so long since a new Pokemon game. It's like, wow. It's been so long. It hasn't actually been that long, but when you're accustomed to the whirlwind release schedule Game Freak has, takes some getting used to. Pokemon Friends Erasure. How could I do that? In my defense, I don't think I've seen a single soul talk about Pokemon Friends since it came out. I don't think that really seemed like it was a huge hit. I mean, probably because you play the game for 10 minutes and it tells you you can't play anymore. That's not very fun. You'll be in Japan for 16 days? Oh, that's fun. An entire week. That's longer than the 10 minutes Tyler played it for. As soon as it hit him with the, you can't play this anymore, he was like, oh, uninstalled. Never heard it. It was a new mobile game they released for the Presents that was not that long ago. It's like little puzzles. But they don't allow you to play for that long before they immediately stop you. Yeah, the only thing notable about Pokemon Sleep lately has been the really freaky videos they've put out of, like, beware killing somebody. Did I get HAWLUCHA? I did. It's $10 on the Switch. I really wish Pokemon would release a side game that wasn't a mobile game. You can play longer on the paid version of Friends, of course. Well, you see what I mean, right, chat? That's the type of mobile games Pokemon is producing. I know, it's been so long since I had a Masuda hunt successfully be shiny. I got HAWLUCHA under 60 eggs. That's how fast it was. It was under an hour. Yeah, Unite is still around, but I don't see that many people, either real life or online, that really play anymore. I don't know, the puzzles were fun enough, but as soon as it stopped Tyler from playing, it's like, well, that's just it. And as someone who's played a few mobile games for sponsor stuff, nothing is more of a buzzkill than the mobile games that just halt your progress entirely. Like, those types of mobile games are garbage. Oh no! Was there connectivity issues for Unite? That does not surprise me. I did not see that, though. I mean, I don't follow anybody that plays Pokemon Unite. Yeah, if you want to keep playing, give us $5 or get out. It's such an evil business model. Like, it's actually rare to find a mobile game that actually values the people that play it. They made them all swap and provided devices because of the issues on day one. Ugh, jeez. Yeah, here's the thing, chat. I think Unite is more popular in China or Japan. It definitely seems like it's more of a popular game overseas than it is here. Yeah, I tried it too. I remember when Unite came out, we played it for a little bit on stream. And, it wasn't my cup of tea either. Good night, Pike. Have a good one. I mean, Unite is it's very similar, you know, all it is a bunch of, here's a new Pokemon and new costumes. Okay, anyway. Here's a new Pokemon and 5 new costumes for you to buy. Yeah, it's like League, which is, you could not pay me to play that game. Never seen a video game that had such a foul aura. Yeah, Unite is quite predatory. If you want any of those costumes, it's very bad. I mean, it's a Tencent game. That's what they do. It's all by design. I mean, even big gacha games have guarantees. When you open, you know, mystery packs or loot boxes, etc., etc. But even Pocket doesn't have guarantees. You could open packs until you're blue in the face, and if you pull nothing but garbage, too bad. That's too damn bad. That's crazy. There's no guarantees. Yes, I agree, Justin. The fact that you can get a 10 pull and just get scammed is ridiculous. Like, it's a virtual card game, you assholes. Like, it's okay to give your player base a little treat every now and then, you know? I'm starving. They haven't fed me in 100 years. Yeah, I've gotten scammed on 10 packs, 10 pulls too. Oh man, a Tencent mainline Pokemon game makes me feel ill. You have to open 10 loot boxes before you can pick up your starter. I mean, the TCG, the real TCG is the same way. A lot of trading cards, if you buy a booster box, you're guaranteed like an SIR. You're guaranteed, you know, an ultra rare, a secret rare. And Pokemon sets have had that, but none recently. I do think there's a discussion. I was talking to Tyler about this the other day. I think there's a discussion to be had about how TPCI plays into the scalper stuff, how they're part of the problem. Like again, Prismatic Evolutions is just a dog shit set. But it's got all the flashy normie bait EVs in it, so everybody wants to buy it, even though their chances of pulling Umbreon are absolutely abysmal. Yes, the Japanese boxes do have that, which is why I said TPCI. They don't give us guarantees over here. Why? And then another thing they do is they always quadruple, they supersize our sets. So whatever doesn't get released in Japan, they cram in, and then we have 300 card sets. And it's like, how do you expect to pull something good from a set this large? Like, it's like the large sets in Pocket. The odds are just not in your favor. And when there's no guarantees, you could just walk away with nothing. You can pay so much money for cards and then get nothing. It's like Pokemon booster boxes are not cheap, even without scalpers, thinking about scalper fees and stuff like that. If you manage to get a booster box for a retail price, like, that is a lot of money. I mean, back in the day, they used to do box toppers. And they did one for Journey Together? Did they ever do another one? They had the N in Reshiram. I believe that was a box topper. But I think that was the only one they ended up doing? I don't know, just... You guys have billions and billions and billions of dollars and you gotta nickel and dime your fan base like this. We can't have nothing. I hope they do that for the Mega Set. It'd be nice if the Mega Set had a guaranteed pull. But who knows? You know, if you can ever actually manage to buy any of it. I can only imagine how hard it is to get a booster box today. Alright, chat, I think we're gonna get the final eggs. Oh, today's Thursday. Was there any Pokemon news tonight? I forgot. Is the Halloween promo out? No. They're releasing some Pokemon Concierge merch. But that's it. They didn't announce anything else. We've got to be getting the Halloween promo soon. It's got to be soon. They've already started releasing Halloween stuff in our Pokemon Center if you really need some Pokemon Halloween merch. Alright, chat, if you had 5 shots to get a green Onix, would you take them? Or would you walk away? I was about to hold the bumper of my controller in to fast forward as if I was playing Pokemon Gold. Fast forwarding is a dangerous feature. What Mega next week? I hope they skip around to another gen. Show us something from 5 or 7. Show us something from 7. How many do I have left? 3. If you had 3 shots. The egg oh, I was like, the egg is gonna hatch in total silence. One of Battle Revolution's better tracks playing right now. Man, look at Nathan go. They gave the character so much hair. I hope we have good online for Gen 10. That's a tall order to ask from Game Freak, though. They lost their sauce ever since X and Y. Alright, chat, one more. One more Onix to rule all the Onixes. I did get shiny HAWLUCHA tonight, so I can't be that upset. I really can't. I can be a little bit mad, though. Onix, come on! Come on! Well, Onix Betray But the Pokemon that I set out to shiny hunt tonight did not. HAWLUCHA's just a friend of the stream. What a guy. What a gal, even. Look at her. She's beautiful. Perfect. I'm ready. I'm ready for ZA chat. I'm ready. Put me in, coach. I'm ready. I am ready. Well, we'll probably have another reveal next week, chat, so maybe we'll have to shiny hunt whatever that is, so... I already have every Mega Evolution they've revealed so far shiny. And we have no idea what the Mega is gonna look like shiny, so exciting. Yeah, Onyx should have been bronze. Like Steelix is gold. But yeah, chat, thanks for hanging out tonight, everybody. It was fun talking about Mega HAWLUCHA. We finally got another Gen 6 Mega. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? Yeah, we'll be back this weekend for something. Something somewhere. But yeah, check out the Discord if you're new here. Shout out to the YouTube viewers, the VOD watchers. Oh, they had one in silver. That would have been sick. Onyx looks great in silver. Yeah, thanks for hanging out, everybody. And I'll see you all later. Bye.